Isn't that just a son of a bitch? Both of them on the right side, like it goes clear through. This cap goes up, so it shoots up. When you look at it, this one's even better. This is my favorite. This is my favorite. Look at that. Look at that. You can just peel that baby like a fucking band. It's a beaut. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to drive on that. It's gonna be so cool. Like it's smooth here, so I don't know. Maybe it's better for itself. Oh, what a sick guy update we fucking have today. So we have our cool new wheels on. Everything's been cool. Everything's been sick. They're a little wide. I get a tiny little bit of rub when I'm on like full extension, like to turn the wheel all the way over one way or another. I get a tiny little bit of rub, so like I've got as much tire as I can get on there is what the guys at the tire shop were saying when I was getting them installed and all that. The problem is that's not enough tire. That's not enough tire. I got this massive ass bump going up and down the road. That I have to go up and down basically every day. That's what's shredding my fucking tire. It's a mix of that and the big ass bumps in my goddamn apartment complex are just wrecking it. It's totally not the potholes on the highway that I hit at like 87. No, couldn't be that. Mixed with the fact that when I went to go get my alignment done after I got my wheels on, the guy was like, "Yeah, your struts are how old?" I'm like, "Well, they're still like the ones from when it came out the line, so like 83,000 miles maybe." But you gotta stop grabbing your bag, please, pretty please. Can you please stop grabbing your bag? Sorry, I'm on double baby watch duty at the moment while Mama gets a good nap in. But once Mama gets up, I'm gonna try to head out. I found, amazingly, a stick in your shop on my way home from work. I want to see what it is that we can do to try to extend it, because I'm wondering if I can lift it and get it out of the... I just need something to get the wheels out of the way just enough to throw some more sidewall on. I think a lift with the suspension, so it brings it to, it's a 2-inch lift but a 1-inch drop, so it's like a 1-inch lift in total, mixed with like a 5 maybe 8 millimeter spacer is kind of what I'm looking at to just get it off of the wheel well enough to get a thicker tire on there, because I gotta drive 20 miles at least a day on those fucking tires. They're looking like they cannot drive like that right now. But hopefully a little bit of update will go down. I'm gonna talk to this guy. I found a sick new shop, and this guy's like the guy to go to for minis in town. He's like, "Yeah, no, I have all like the 400 or 500 horsepower minis. They all come down here. We'll get you the shit that's like we will never have to like you'll never have to replace something again for suspension." And that sounds sick. And if you can do that for cheap enough, I'll literally cancel the parts that I bought, because of course I started talking to him like after I bought all that stuff. So it all still hasn't like shipped yet, but it's coming. It's coming. And so we're gonna see what happens. I have a plan. We're gonna see if our plan gets averted into something a little bit cooler, I think is my main idea. But yeah, let's go on our adventure. Let's look at our tires and feel pain and anguish, because those don't come till tomorrow, so I still have to try to figure out how I'm gonna get around today. It's gonna be fun. Let's have fun. Okay, so on the way to the shop, seeing what's fun. I'll admit that I can feel it in my bones and soul. Like, the wheels are sick. Other than I need to figure out what the hell is going on with the sidewall, the wheels are sick. Right? I'm a little bit slower, but I think that's because they're wider. Because they are lighter. They are like 6-7 pounds each lighter, something like that. I don't know the exact amount. Probably try to throw it up on screen or something. I'm debating a lift kit right now. It's kind of a split. I'm curious if spacers, just to get it off of that inner fender where it's hitting, or what everybody else is telling me to do, just do a lift kit. Just slap an inch or two up on there and just fill it with fucking sidewall, because that's the big bad bump. That's the scary bump. That is exactly the bump that is doing me in. Alright, finally time to check out my boy here and see what's going on.
2 hours later.
Okay, so, fun guy update time. Been off to the dock from a girl here. We've got the prognosis. Prognosis is passenger strut, no fluid. Leaked fluid out everywhere a couple thousand miles ago. Absolutely fine. Right one's okay, starting to go. My sway bar links are okay. Driver's side's starting to go. Other than that, suspension don't look too terrible. My wheels, however, oh my god, my wheels! I've got massive dent in the right one. Massive dent in the right one. Absolutely fucked. Like, I have 17 different reasons why I don't know how these wheels are holding air. So, slap stockies on. They're not great. Absolutely sexy as shit. Golf GTI going by me. Look at this view, man. And you whip in that hole. Rear sway bars, rear control arms. Like, you're replacing all your other suspension, you might as well. Those I bought. I got those because I found a pair of nice Force ones. Look at this fucking sick ass car. I don't even know what that thing is, but I want it. That is sick as fuck. Oh my god, what a magical time to be fucking out and about today. Oh my god, there's another Mini? It's 2-door, but it's still cool. But he's like, yeah, your rattling is because your struts are going out. Your struts going out and your sway bar links starting to go out. Yeah, this man's got like a real hard on for ball joints. And I get it. I've seen what happens when your ball joints are fucked. But like, I don't know. I think he's a little too obsessive with the ball joints. I'm more than happy to get a pair of ball joints that I never have to worry about ever again. I am Moses, but for cars. Clear off my path. Look at one by one, flicking out my way. But yeah, my suspension is not fucked per se, but it's definitely like just collectively all together on its way out. Just like as a whole prognosis. So we're gonna be swapping that out, and I guess that's gonna be our springtime update plans. We've got a scheme in place right now. Me and my super lady titty mechanic guy that I've met. We're going to bring wheels down to him. We're going to put the stockies on. Right. I think there's a big loud pops. That was not the kind of big loud pop that I was really looking to be talking about. Third gear, best gear. Fourth gear's cool too, I guess. Yeah, no, right now, big game plan tomorrow. We'll go down, we're going to swap, get the stockies on, we're going to replace the tires that are on these wheels. We're going to get these wheels fixed. And then we're going to put these wheels back on. And if I'm honest, I'm debating it, and like, yeah, they're lighter, but I am going slower with them. Because they're fucking wider. You grip it onto the tires, and you grip it on the ground more. But I think I might keep the stocks on for a little bit. I'd have to get new tires on them. That's my big problem. Is they do not have much treadwear left. So like I'm more so keeping them as like an emergency backup pack for something like this. For something like this is exactly actually why the fuck I'm keeping them. I guess we'll pop back on. We'll update tomorrow once we're going through our fucking savage ass plan. See what's going on. So until then. Alright. Sick. Cool. Guess who gets to get his wheels fixed? But because it's not that I don't necessarily trust the guy in terms of fixing my wheels, it's more that I don't trust the wheels to not immediately have this problem happen again. We have the stockies. We're gonna flip up the stockies on. We'll get tires so we can get the wheels fixed. Christ. I've got 1.5 million wheels. I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to have all of these fucking things in here at the same time, if I'm honest. I just don't know. I'm fuming, man. I'm pissed as shit. Oh my god, this goddamn state
killing my wheels, killing my tires. I've got 2 bent wheels, which I kind of expected that both of the ones that were cut to shit are going to be. But the stupid ass tire company, I asked for 2 tires because I said I got 2 of them that are slashed and I've got at least 1 that's bent. I didn't know if the other one was bent, but I knew I had at least 2 slashed tires. They got 1 tire. They got 1 fucking tire. So luckily I brought my fucking, goddamn, sorry, I'm spacing because I'm just so fucking, I'm mad. I'm trying to recombobulate with what all we gotta do because it took so long for me to wait for a spot to get it done that I couldn't go to the shop to get them unbent to get it all knocked out today. Not that I could have gotten it all knocked out today because I'm short a fucking tire anyway. So I sit there wait. After we were talking for like 10 minutes, I was talking with you trying to figure out like, oh, what I could probably do to like fix my fucking rubbing problem so I can try to get some more sidewall up in there. And he was like, yeah, no, like a spacer's not a bad idea. A lot of people lift, that tends to be the way that you do it. Other people I've heard doing, they're trying to lift it, they just like heat the spring and like, you know, get it up to like that extra ½ inch, because like I know these roads are brutal, you really gotta get that sidewall. And then they don't even fucking bag my tires. Not my tires, my wheels. They didn't even bag my wheels after I was dead. I'm holding on to the 2 bent ones in the back right now so I can get them unbent hopefully tomorrow after work. That's the next phase of our little quest, is that once I get off work tomorrow, I'm gonna see if I can get them unbent, and day after that try to get them all fucking put back on. But I gotta wait 2 fucking days to do that because I gotta wait to get them in from Denver. And I bet if I call them tomorrow, they could be like, oh yeah, we got it in like 2 hours ago, yesterday. It's whatever. It's just, oh my god, it's so fucking much. Because then I gotta go try to keep them in here, try to avoid potholes like the fucking Dickens so that they don't scratch each other in the fucking back because they're not wrapped or anything. Probably gonna take a towel or something from upstairs just so that they're not like touching each other. Get those unbent so that then I can take them down to get those fixed. And then when I go to get them unbent, I'm gonna probably try to get estimates to get everything all sorted out. New ball joints, new struts, see how much it is. But for right now, I gotta get these fucking wheels. Of course, my first time doing wheels is gonna be a shit show nightmare, and it has to be on the daily when I've got 2 kids, so I don't have time to just be like, oh, I can take my whole weekend and just fuck with this until we get it right, and then like I can drive on dog shit fitment for a couple of weeks until like I get my fucking spacers, and then all the spacers didn't work. That's fine, we'll roll it out. I got the weekend to do it. I don't have that anymore. I don't have that fucking time anymore. The shop don't really want to roll it if they don't have to. But they will. Alright. Let's get these fucking things fixed. You know what? Stockies aren't too bad. Stockies fit everything like they're supposed to. But you know what? They don't look as fucking cool. I'll tell you what. And I'm starting to think I feel slower because I have more grip. Because like, as I look at my speedometer as I'm going around, I feel like I'm going faster than I did on my wider aftermarket wheels. The new speeds, like, they felt like they were slowing me down. But then I look at the clock. Not the clock, sorry. I look at the speedo. I look down at the speedo, and all I see is like I'm going like 10 miles an hour less than I thought I was doing. Meanwhile, like with the new speeds, it feels like she's struggling a little bit more. It feels like she's pulling a little bit harder, or she has to pull harder to pull the same weight. But then I look at the speedo, and the results are there. She's pulling more weight. You know what I mean? But I guess I gotta figure out where my rub problem is. Nobody has like definitively told me, here's where your rub is, and because here's where your rub is, here's how you can fix it and keep these tires. First shop told me, yeah, you're gonna rub. Like, tire shop told me you're gonna rub. I'm like, that's okay, that's cool. I can like I'll do a spacer, I'll do okay, lift kit, I'll do whatever. I'll do whatever I gotta do, right? And then they were like, yeah, no, I don't know if that's going to fix it. But what do you mean that's not going to fix it? Like, well, if you get too big of a spacer, it's going to go out. You're just going to rub on the other end. And I'm like, well, I figured that. I know what to do if I have to deal with a spacer. But on top of that, I'm not trying to get like a 24 millimeter spacer, stick my wheels halfway out my fucking wheel well like a goddamn pickup truck that has never seen dirt before in his life. I'm just trying to fill up my wheel well space. So like, I just, whatever I can do to get some more sidewall, yeah, that's all I fucking know. So I looked through my side view mirror, everybody's fucking cutting everybody else off. Everybody wants to swing in front of everybody else. I just say, hey, why does car shit have to be so hard? There's no standards to anything. Or if there are, there's too many standards to the point where there's practically no standards. This is the USB debacle all over again. I don't know. Little in between rant and ramble while I'm driving. I completely forgot what I had said already and what I'm gonna say because I'm like, I know that right now mostly I just want to get in and talk about the plan thus far, where we're at in our current suspension quest fix. I just want my car to be cool. I don't want to do all the things at once. The problem is I have to, like, you know, go to a job and like take care of kids. So I have maybe like a couple hours, one day, every couple of weeks. Even then, you know, as long as a little bit butthurt about it, it's like I get it because you got to cover the kids, but like I do things for my mental health. The car is kind of for my mental health. I want to make this car last 300,000 miles and get miles per gallon while it does. That's really my goal. It's like I want to be able to build this car up to where I don't have to worry about anything. It's a little lighter, it's a little faster, it's a little traffic beast, traffic monster. I just get my tires fixed. We're gonna talk to this guy so I can get. I just need to get a quote on the parts so I can get some new struts. I can get some new ball joints. I've got my six sexy nasty rear control arms that I need to put in. I want to put in. At this point, it's operation. What do I do to get more sidewall on those tires? Because those wheels are great for everything except for them tires. Oh my god, them tires. Tires are gonna get them, man. We'll figure it out. We'll coagulate. We'll make a little plan. Till that point, keep posting, keep tuned. I definitely need more sidewall because I barely feel these fucking speed bumps when on my other wheels. It is just like sending fucking pain injections down your spine. It's a nightmare. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm cranky. Because there's always something fucking going on. Dad life. Oh, I also know I can show some stupid fucking bullshit real quick before I run inside. You know, let's see some bullshit. I was talking with these dudes for 20 minutes. Like, straight. I was talking with these dudes for like 20 minutes. You know, we're chatting about wheels, we're chatting about tires, and it's like, oh, you know, your roads are fucked, they're gonna fuck up your wheels. I'm like, your wheels are a little sensitive, you can already tell. So tell me why they didn't fucking wrap my wheels. I put this here after I got home so that they'd stop dinging into each other. Why did I have to do that? The other shop, when I first went, they were like, yo, do you want some like bags for your old wheels so they're not like banging into each other and scratching up even more? I'm like, yeah! That'd be legit. That'd be sick. Thanks. And they just fucking shove those two in there and say, get the fuck out.
Several days later.
We ate good. Oh baby, we ate good. We ate good at the tire machine. It was a little bit of a nightmare. Way longer than I wanted to be. Because Jesus fucking Christ. So 2 days ago, I got the one tire that they ordered me in, and you know what? I shouldn't have paid for that tire yet. I should have said, you know what, I'm going to wait until both tires get here. Because at least then I kept them both in the system. Because it said the first one was paid out. Because I was a dumbass. So we're going to let this be a little bit of a life lessons for everybody. Alright? Sorry, I'm just like disheveled with traffic and how annoying that was. Like, it really ain't their fault. It is partially my fault. Because I did pay out that first one when they only had the one. Should have saved it, but they found the second one because it came in this morning, so they had that one out. And then it was a 20-25 minute Easter egg hunt trying to find the one that I paid for. Like every time someone tried to like chime in to help that was working there, just they got themselves more confused until they're like, all right, you know what, you guys seem to have a handle on it, your problem. Because it was like I paid out that one, they put it with the wheels stuck it down in the corner of the bay. But 2 days rolled by while we're waiting on another tire. So that tire gets put downstairs. I come in, I ask for him, and he's saying, oh, it's just the one. And I'm like, there should be two. I bought the first one, I was waiting for the second one. And he gets real confused with me for a second. He's like, I don't know. And I was like, yeah, I was gonna put them both on. Well, I was gonna take them, unbend my wheels, come back with the wheels, put them on, and swap the wheels back around so that I'd have the black ones again. The wheels are currently not unfucked yet, so we are waiting until I can unfuck the wheels. So I'm just taking the tires around, and then when they unfuck the wheels, they can put the tires back on, pressurize and all that. And he's like, oh, okay, all right, cool. So there's one paid out floating around somewhere, and then there's the one that we ordered today. All right, cool. Sorry, I wasn't here a couple of days ago, so I just had to get the skinny. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, no, you're all good, dude. I get it. As long as I have 2 tires here, that's really all I care about. Is that, like, I have 2 tires that I paid for. Oh, speaking of Volkswagens to hunt, look at that little beauty over there on the side. But yeah, so the wheels are going to be on hold until I can get like these installed and get a smaller set. I'm looking at some 17s. I'm also looking at how the Chevy is not going to let me squeeze through. I'm small, but I'm not that small. I don't know. Oh, this whole thing has been a bit of a mess. But we're going to get these sorted out, so that I can at least get my suspension fixed. Because either way, no matter what happens, suspension's gotta get fixed. Bitch, we do not care. So I got a phone call, but it was like automated spam call message. So that was actually a waste of my time. I thought it was something like important. No, why would anyone ever call you about something important? I also think if I go smaller, I can go with a nicer brand. You could have gone, bitch. Oh my god. I could have probably I couldn't have gone. Let's be brutally honest. I couldn't have gone. But you could have gone. I don't know. What I do know is the quest for lightness continues. The easiest way to go light is to get a smaller fucking wheel. Let's be real. Because then you can go lighter in material, and then you can also go lighter. Yeah, like what the fuck was the point of that, dog? What was the point of that? At least the Chevy had the balls to like swing it all the way out in front. Sorry, that Chevrolet better let my ass get the fuck around them. And cars are nonsense. I hate that even the easy shit is just like has to be unnecessarily difficult. Like I just want to get some cool black wheels. And I didn't want to have to like fucking plastic dip mine and be like, oh look, the black are cool now. Only because I want it to get lighter. Because I'll just plastic dip mine, it adds weight, technically. But no. I gotta worry about. I'm not like now. I'm like, oh my god, is my offset the problem? Do I have to change my? What do I have to do? Do I have to add a space drift? What do I have to fucking do to get this bitch where I need it to be? I guess I just need like I want to just talk with Discount Tire, but I want to know more about brands so I can at least point towards brands. I want something close to this, at least in quality, in durability. We're gonna probably just get these wheels out of here. I'm gonna ask the dude if he wants to. I might ask the shop if he wants to buy them because he does a lot of like buy sell trade back and forth. He's got some sick shit. I was over here talking about stories, so I might see if he wants to buy them. The whole ass. If you want to buy them, $1,500. The whole set. You're not gonna get TPMS, and you're not gonna get a center cap. But that gets you wheels and tires. And 2 of them are brand new, and the other 2 are like not even 1,000 miles old. And then at least like if I get that pays for these new tires / new tires if I get new wheels, but I need money for new wheels. I'm pondering. I'm debating. I'm trailing off in my nonsense. I'm just gabbing. We're just gabbing together. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm just shooting the shit. I'm looking at goddamn Austin Buckley going, what the shit is this? That was my time to go and I absolutely missed it. I don't know. I want to focus on driving instead of chatting for a minute because this is where it gets gross trying to get on this bullshit.